Hi, good morning everyone. So welcome to my third vlog, which would be my third as well tutorial video. So our topic for today is systems of nonlinear equations. So sa topic na to, hindi na rin kayo medyo maiiba, especially sa high school kasi you have already tackled yung systems of linear equations. So may similarity sila, especially kung paano kunin yung tatlong ways or three approaches on how to solve the systems of the nonlinear equations. The same lang siya dun sa linear. Pero on this one, without further ado, let's begin. Okay? So let's have first a review of the systems of linear equation. So, definition, a linear equation is an algebraic equation in which each term is either a constant or a product of a constant and the first power of a single variable. So, mathematically, it is presented by a sub 1 times x sub 1 plus until plus a sub n minus 1 times x sub n minus 1 plus a sub n times x sub n is equal to c, where a sub n and c are constants while itong mga x sub 1, x sub 2 hanggang x sub n minus 1, x sub n are the unknown variable. Okay? So on the other hand, anything that is not linear equation is tinatawag natin of course non-linear. And some examples of nonlinear equations are conic sections. Then we also have cubic equations. Di ba sa conics, meron tayong circle, parabola, ellipse, then hyperbola. So we consider nonlinear equations, that is, systems in which at least one of the equation ay hindi linear. For example, meron kang combination ng nonlinear tapos a linear. So, matatawag na natin siyang a set of non-linear equation or systems of non-linear equations. Basta may isang non-linear na naligaw, it will be served as a system of non-linear equation. Then there are different ways to establish the solution for the systems. Ito na nga yung sinasabi nating elimination, substitution, then graphical. Pero mostly kasi ang laging nagagamit would be elimination then substitution. Then more on pang-check na lang yung graphical. But you could still use graphical as your main approach to solve the system. So the systems of linear equation, ito yung sample graph. So makikita nyo, nag-meet yung dalawang linear at one point, kaya meron silang one solution. Ang ibig sabihin yan, nag-intersect at one point, may isang solution that is true for both equations. Meron naman tayong hindi nag-meet at all, kaya tinatawag natin siyang no solution. Ibig sabihin, if there is no intersection at all, therefore, there's no solution, which means there are no solution that are true for both equations. Baka totoo lang doon sa isa or hindi for both. And at the same time, yung solution ay hindi real number. That's the reason why we cannot graph it on the rectangular coordinate system. Pag sinasabi naman nating infinite solution, pag meron tayong equation na parehas, as in similar or identical. So for example, meron tayong, ayan, ito yung una. Ito yung pangalawa. Wait. Ito yung una. Okay, ito yung pangalawa. As in, magkapatong yan, for example, So, meron yang, so lahat na touch nila, ayan. So, yung solutions na yan, infinitely many. So, there are infinite number of solutions that are true for both equations. Okay? So, let's have an example for the linear equation. So, nag-ready ko na pero medyo mabilis tayo. Pasensya na lang sa sulat ko, napakaganda. Okay? Ayan, so 4x plus y is equal to 6, then 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. Ito yung ating first equation, then second equation. Now, ang gagawin nyo dito, as you have noticed, it's up to you. Ang gagamitin ko pala is elimination method. So, it's up to you. Ayan, I will be using elimination. So, and a combination as well. Combination. Pero ang focus ko dito yung una yan. So, dito, 4x plus y is equal to 6, then 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. Now, ihilera nyo sila dito sa baba. Ayan. Kung makapansin nyo, kailangan meron tayong may eliminate ng isang variable to solve another variable. And on this one, yung y na variable yung carry natin ma-eliminate na madali. Pero kailangan natin, paano natin ito ma-eliminate? Napansin nyo 3 yung constant ni y or yung numerical coefficient, ito 1. So, para ma-eliminate, okay, kailangan makuha natin yung additive inverse ni 3. Ano ba yung additive inverse ni 3? Di negative 3. So, paano ito magiging negative 3? So, multiply natin by negative 3 both sides. So, that's the reason why, ayan. So, negative 3 times 4x, negative 12x. Then, negative 3 times y, negative 3y. Then, negative 3 times 6, negative 18. Tapos, copy. Okay. Oh, eliminated. May matitirang negative 12x plus 5x, which is negative 7x, is equal to negative 18 plus 4, negative 14. Divide both sides by negative 7. Kaya ang x natin ay 2. Now, meron ka ng x. How do you get your y? So, para madali, substitute nyo na lang. Either first equation or the second equation. Paras nyo lang makukuha yan. So, I will be using the first equation. Ayan. 4x plus y is equal to 6. Substitute ko itong 2 dito sa x. So, magiging 4 times 2 plus y is equal to 6. So, 8 plus y is equal to 6. Okay? So, y is equal to negative 2. Now, 2x, then y is negative 2. So, yung 2, negative 2, ang tinatawag nating point of intersection. Okay? Diyan nag-meet at one point yung dalawang linear equation. Which is, itong point na to ay true for both of equations. Okay? Kanya may try din sa second equation. So, 5. Okay. So, 5. Ano yung x? 2. Plus 3. Ano yung y? Negative 2. Okay. Is equal to 4. 5 times 2, 10. 3 times negative 2, edi plus negative 6 is equal to 4. Oh, 10 plus negative 6, that is 4. Check. So, yan po. Okay? Next. Number 2. So, meron tayong 2x plus 7 is equal to 3y, then 4x plus 7y is equal to 12. So, the same with number 1, combination din yung gagawin natin. So, dito, anong madaling ma-eliminate? Kanina si y, ngayon, kung mapapansin nyo, si x. So, kinapi ko lang muna dito, biniling down ko yung dalawang equation. Okay, ito yung first. Ayan, so, kung mapansin nyo, ayan, na-bring down ko na yan. So, ito 4, ito 2. So, para ma-eliminate tong x, kailangan maging negative 4 to, di ba? So, paano magiging negative 4 si 2? E di multiply natin by negative 2, both sides. Kasi hindi lang pwedeng dito, kailangan both sides. Kasi equation yan. Equality yung pinag-uusapan natin, okay? So negative 2 times 2x, negative 4x. Negative 2 times negative 3y, positive 6y. Negative 2 times negative 7, positive 14. Then copy. O, eliminated na yan. May matitira tayong 6y at 7y. Add nyo, 13y. Then, 14 plus 12, 26. Then, divide both side by 13. So, y is equal to 2. So, meron kang y, you're just looking for your x. Now, you can use, again, either first or second. So, on this, I will be using first equation. Okay, use first equation to, tawag dito, use first equation to solve for the x. So, yan na. So, 2x plus y, plus 7 is equal to 3y. So, 2x plus 7 is equal to 3 times 2. Ayan. Now, 2x plus 7 is equal to 6. So, magiging 2x is equal to negative 1. Divide both side by 2. Your x is negative 1 half or negative 0.5. Ayan. Negative 0.5. So, again, merong one solution. Okay? So, one solution na totoo dun sa dalawa. So, pwede naman natin i-check ulit. So, gamitin ko yung second equation. So, ano nga yung we'll use second equation to check So, for ano yung x? Negative 1 plus 7. Ano yung y? 2. Is it equal to 12? We're not sure We're still checking. So, 4 times negative 1 half, magiging negative 4 halves yan, di ba? Plus 7 times 2, 14. Is it equal to 12? Negative 4 over 2, negative 12 plus 14. So, that is... Ay, tama ba ako? Mali. Mali ako dito. Sorry. So, negative 4 divided by 2, that is 2 yan. Negative 2. So, negative 2 plus 14 is... Ay, wait. Tanggalin ko na yung picture. Ayan. Negative 2 plus 14, is it equal to 12? Negative 2 plus 14, yes, that is 12 is equal to 12. Check. Ayan. So, ganyan lang tayo mag-check. Substitute lang natin. Okay? Ayan. So, let's have the systems of nonlinear equations naman, yung kanina. So, sabi ko nga, pag may isang set ng nonlinear, tapos isang linear, it would become systems of nonlinear equations already. Okay? Now, so one solution, may one intersection, which means may isang solution na totoo or true for both equations. No intersection at all, it means there's no solution that are true for both. Okay, that are true, no solution that are true for both equations. Pag two solutions naman or more, ibig sabihin there are two or more intersections. So, kung ilan yung intersection dun sa graph, yun yung number ng solutions na totoo or true for both equations. Okay? Gets? Ayan, for example, so dito, nag-focus ako, iniwalay ko yung substitution and elimination. However, you can still use number one yung elimination. It's up to you. It's just so happen na at some point may mga equations tayo na madaling gawin for solution for substitution, merong madali for elimination. So on this part, yon, mas madali ang substitution dito. So meron tayong first equation, then second equation. Now, ang gagawin natin dito, si first equation yung ipapasok natin kay second equation. Okay? Ano bang quantity of x minus 1 squared? Diba yun yung y? Ayan mo. So, eto guys, papalitan ko yan ngayon na y. Magiging y to. So, y plus copy the quantity of y minus 2 squared is equal to 4. Ayan. Gets nyo ba? Okay. Tapos, expand nyo to. So, y plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 4. Now, di ba sabi natin, when there are similar term na separated by equal sign, 0 na yan. Or eliminated. So, meron tayong matitirang y. Okay, y squared, y minus 4y negative 3y is equal to 0. May common to guys na anong common itong dalawa? Y. So, finactor out ko si y. So, magiging y squared divided by y, edi y. Y squared divided by negative 3y divided by y, negative 3. So, pag-iwalayin ko lang, y is equal to 0 and y minus 3 is equal to 0. So, meron tayong y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 3. Now, how do we get x? So, since ito ay set ng dalawang nonlinear, kahit ano na yung piliin nyo dyan. So, on this, I will be using first equation to solve, okay? Ulitin ko, first equation. Ito yung gagamitin ko. Ayan. So, when y is 0, what is x? So, 0 is equal to the quantity of x minus 1 squared. Tapos, ayun na, kinuha ko yung square root ng both side. Na, ba't hindi ako naglagay ng plus minus dito? Bakit? Kasi always remember that 0 is neither positive nor negative. Wala po siyang sign. So, hindi na natin kailangan lagyan. So, may matitira, cancel yan. May matitira tayong x minus 1 is equal to 0. Which is x is equal to 1. So, meron tayong x, y. So, yun yung una nating point of intersection or one solution. Dito naman, y is equal to 3. So, y is equal to the quantity of x minus 1 squared. Substitute natin yung 3. Ayan. Kaya, nangyari ay, so, pakita ko nga pa medyo, pakita. Diba meron, ang inaano natin yung y equal to x minus 1 squared. O ano ba yung y3? So, 3 is equal to x minus 1 squared. Diba? So, kunin natin yung square root both sides. Just plus minus, don't forget. Cancel. So, may matitata. Tapos, lipat ko sa kabila. Pwede yun na pag sa equation. So, may matitirang x minus 1 is equal to plus minus square root of 3. Ayan. Now, wait lang. Hindi pa yan yung final nating para ma-simplify pa natin ng bonggang-bongga. So, magiging 3. Ayan. So, di ba x minus 1 is equal to plus minus square root of 3. Right? So, dito, medyo maliit. Pasensya na. So, magiging x is equal to 1 plus minus square root of 3 yan. Yan yung ano nyo. Excess nyo, di ba? Pero pag hiwalayin nyo, so pag pinag-hiwalayin nyo, ayan yung isa, yung positive, tapos ito yung negative. Okay? Now, ano bang part niya na y is 3? Kaya, ang natitirang dalawang point of intersection ay 1 plus square root of 3, 3, and 1 minus square root of 3, 3. So, on these equations or systems, there are 3 points of intersections, which means there are 3 solutions that are true for both of equations. Okay? Next. X squared plus y squared is equal to 16. Then meron tayo x minus y is equal to 4. As you have noticed, ito ay nonlinear. Okay, pasensya na may alarm. Then ito, meron tayong linear equation. So, on that part, pag may nakita kayong ganyan, ang una yung gagalawin, o ano yung una yung titignan, ay yung linear equation. So on this one, we solve x in terms of y, kaya siya naging x is equal to y plus 4. Now, so, copy nyo itong nonlinear. So, ang gagawin nyo, i-substitute nyo ngayon to. Ano ba yung x? Diba yun yung y plus 4? So, ito magiging y plus 4. Bakit naging squared? Okay, ba't naging squared? Kasi x squared, right? Then, plus y squared is equal to 16. Expand nyo to, guys. So, magiging y squared plus 8y plus 16 plus y squared is equal to 16. Now, kagaya na sinabi ko, 0 na yung dalawa. Okay? So, meron tayong matitirang y squared plus y squared, 2y squared. Then, 8y is equal to 0. Factor out the common. Anong common? 2y. Okay? So, magiging 2y squared divided by 2y, y. 8y divided by 2y, 4. Kaya magiging 2y times the quantity of y plus 4 is equal to 0. Then, paghiwalayin nyo to. So, ayan. Tapos, ayan. So, ito, y is equal to 0 na yan, matik, right? Tapos, ito naman, y is equal to negative 4. Now, meron ka ng y. So, how do you solve for x? On this one, since meron kang given na linear equation, it's more convenient to use the linear equation, okay? Always remember that. So, let's use this. Ito yun ha. Yan. So, when y is 0, your x is 4. When y is negative 4, your x is 0. So, ayan yung dalawa nyong point of intersection. 4, 0, then 0, negative 4. Okay? Ayan, pwede ko ipakita yung graph. So, let's see. Okay? Ayan guys, so, meron ako isang graphing calculator dito sa aking ginagamit na device. So, Desmos yan. Okay? So, ayan, ito yung ating first equation, then yung ating second equation. So, circle and a linear combination. So, as you have noticed, may dalawang point of intersection. Ayan. So, yan yung dalawang solution. 4, 0, and 0, negative 4. So, tama tayo, okay? So, maganda to for your math subjects, especially pag analytic geometry, plane geometry, yan. Kasi yung mga kailangan ng graphs and tawag dito yung kailangan yung sa anong figure. So, maganda siya na, sobrang nakakatulong siya. And also, meron din ako isang ginagamit, GeoGebra. So, you can use either of the two. Okay? Now, let's have number 3. Ayan, let's have number 3. So, pares ulit siyang nonlinear. So, yung first equation, then second equation. Dito, medyo confusing, pero kayo bahala. Pwede nyo gawing yung second equation yung ipasok nyo sa first. Pwede namang si first ang ipasok nyo kay second. It's up to you. Pares pa rin kayo na makukuha. So, dito ako, ang kinuha ko, yung si second equation, yung ipapasok ko dito kay first. So, kinapi ko si first. Kasi yun yung papasukan di ba? So, now, ano ba yung x? Di ba yung x, ayan? Yung x ay y squared. So, papalitan ko tong x ng y squared. Tapos may squared na natitira. Gets nyo? So, magiging y is equal to y squared. Quantity of y squared squared. Applying laws of exponent, power of a power, 2 times 2, 4. Kaya magiging y is equal to y raised to 4. Now, pinagtabi ko sila. So, nilipat ko to. So, magiging y raised to 4 minus y is equal to 0. Again, may common na y. Di-factor out ko yung common na y. So, may matitira tayong y cubed minus 1. Paano to nangyari? Y raised to 4 divided by y, di y cubed. Negative y divided by y, edi negative 1 is equal to 0. So, pag-iwalay natin, y is equal to 0, then y cubed is minus 1 is equal to 0. Yan. So, ito na yung isa, pero ito hindi pa to finalize. So, ang ginawa ko dito, pakita ko lang ulit. So, di ba, y cubed is equal to 1. Lipat ko na. So, kunin nyo yung cube root both sides. Unlike sa square root, naglalagay tayo ng plus minus, right? Dito, pag cube root, hindi na. Remember that. Always remember that. So, cancel. So, may matitira tayong, di ba, ang 1, tandaan nyo guys, di ba ang 1 is equal to 1 cube? So, kaya natin sabihin yan. So, cancel siya. So, may matitira tayong y is equal to 1. Ayan. So, meron kang y is 0, tas y na 1. Tas dito, I will be using second equation, okay? So, when y is 0, x is 0, of course. Tanggalin ko lang ulit yung picture. Then, when y is 1, x is 1 as well. So, ito yung dalawa nating points of intersections. And again, there are two solutions. So, ito pwede nyo ulit i-graph doon sa Desmos or sa GeoGebra. Check and makita nyo kung anong klaseng graph siya. Parehas tong parabola. Okay? Using ko lang yung game. Okay? Now, let's have number 4. Substitution pa rin. Ano napansin nyo dito guys? Di ba parehas siya nag-start sa y? So, pwede natin siyang i-equate. So, magiging y is equal to y. Ito, equate nyo to sa isa't isa. Ayan. So, ayan. Okay? Now, pinagsama-sama ko lang siya. So, magiging 2x squared minus x squared, then 3x minus 2x plus 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. Then, combine similar terms. So, magiging x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. As you have noticed, this is not factorable. Ano bang ginagawa natin when the quadratic equation is not factorable? It's either we do completing the squares or quadratic formula. So, quadratic formula ko na siya. So, ano ba yung quadratic formula? X is equal to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Then, kunin ko yung A, B, and C. Saan nanggaling to? Dito yan nanggaling. Sorry. Ayan. Now, sinubstitute ko lang lahat. So, may makuha tayong, matsin nyo, 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So, x is equal to negative 1 plus minus the square root of negative 3 all over 2. So, since ang magiging explanation natin dito, guys, di ba when it comes to rectangular coordinate system, more on real numbers tayo, di ba? Hindi natin mag-graph yung hindi real numbers. Therefore, since square root of negative 3 is not an element of a real number, then it can't be graphed, which means there's no solution on this one. Walang intersection doon sa dalawang nonlinear equations. Okay, or dalawang parabola dito. Papakita ko sa inyo kung bakit walang intersection. Ito siya. Okay? Standby. Ayan. So, meron tayong dalawang parabola, di ba? Ayan. Wala silang intersection yan. So, pag walang intersection na nasabi ko kanina, there's no solution na true for both equations. Okay? Ayan. So, let's have elimination naman. Kasi kanina substitution tayo. So, dito, ang ginawa ko, so meron tayong y squared minus 4x minus 6y is equal to 11. Then, meron tayong quantity of y minus 3 squared is equal to 4 times the quantity of 3 minus x. So, ginawa ko, in-expand ko yung second equation. So, kinapit ko yung second equation, then in-expand ko. So, again, square of binomial, square ni y squared. Y times negative 3, negative 3y times 2, negative 6y. Then, square ni negative 3, di positive 9. Then, distribute 12 minus 4x. Okay? Then, ito yung second equation. Then, binaba ko yung First equation. So, ang ginawa ko dito, pinantay ko siya, okay? Huwag kayo malilito ha. Etong dalawang to ay parehas na. Pero ito, sinunod ko lang siya dun sa first equation. Kasi, ayun ang isang technique for elimination. Kailangan, pag pantay-pantayin nyo para malaman nyo kung ano yung pwedeng ma-eliminate agad. Okay? Or ano yung pwede ng hindi sa pwedeng ma-eliminate. So, dito, as you have noticed, si x yung pwede natin ma-eliminate. So, y squared plus y squared, 2y squared. Negative 6y minus 6y, negative 12y. 3 plus 11, 14. And kung mapapansin nyo dito, each term is divisible by 2. So, divide both side natin by 2 para mas madaling i-factor or yung factoring. So, magiging y squared minus 6y minus 7 is equal to 0. Kasi 2y squared divided by 2, 1 na lang siya. So, may matitirang y squared. Minus 12y divided by 2, di minus 6y. 14 divided by 2, 7. Nilipat ko kaya magiging minus 7. Ayan guys, sorry, nagbabalik tayo. So, ayan na nga. So, ano bang factor nito? So, that is the quantity of y minus 7 times the quantity of y plus 1. Okay, is equal to 0. Na, pag-iwalayin nyo, y minus 7 is equal to 0, then y plus 1 is equal to 0. So, meron tayong y is equal to 7, then y is equal to negative 1. Now, ang gagawin ko dito, ayan, I will be using second equation to solve the x. So, ito yung y ko, then y is equal to. So, when y is 7, ano yung x natin? So, substitute ko lang. Ito yung second equation, remember? So, 7, the quantity of 7 minus 3 squared is equal to, dinistribute ko na, 12 minus 4x. So, magiging 7 minus 3, 4 squared, 16. Then, copy. So, magiging nilipat ko to, or yung addition property of equality. So, magiging 16 minus 12 is equal to negative 4. 16 minus 12 is positive 4. So, 4 is equal to negative 4x. Divide both side by negative 4. So, your x is negative 1. So, yan yung una nating point of intersection. Now, dito naman, ganun din, sinubstitute ko lang din yung y is equal to negative 1. So, kung makikita nyo, the same na kayo na makukuha, negative 1 din. So, yung x at y nyo, yan na, negative 1, negative 1. So, meron tayong dalawang points of intersection, which means there are two solutions that are both true sa dalawang equations. Okay? Now, let's have the last example for the elimination. So, meron tayong x squared plus 2x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 at x plus y is equal minus 1 is equal to 0. Yan. So, ang gagawin natin dito guys, since elimination yung focus natin, pagtapat-tapatin natin. So, kinapi ko to. Yan. Then, x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So, mapapansin nyo, eliminated, eliminated. Anong matitira? Bring down x squared. Then, 2x plus x, 3x is equal to 0. Then, kunin ko yung common. Anong common? X. So, magiging x times the quantity of x plus 3 is equal to 0. So, pinag-iwalay ko yan. Ayan na. Plus ito. Ayan. Ayan. Ito, wait lang. Ayan yung magka-partner. Ito yun. Then, itong dalawa. Okay, ito yun. Gets? So, magiging x is equal to negative 3. Now, sabi ko nga, it's more convenient to use the linear equation to solve the remaining or yung hindi pa nakukuha ang variable. So, yun gagamitin ko. So, when x is 0, your y is 1. Substitute ko lang kasi 0 plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Kaya y is 1. So, yung first ay 0, 1. When x is negative 3, the negative 3 plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So, when x is negative 3, your y is 4. Ayan naman. So, again, meron tayong dalawang points of intersection. That's the reason why. Or it means, rather, there are two solutions na both true sa dalawang equations. Gets? So, meron